What is going on, everybody? My name is Ciara Lawler. Welcome to the week of Movie Mondays. This is the Heroes for Hire podcast. We are back again talking all the week's movie news, entertainment news, and just generally having a bit of a chit-chat about all things to do with film. As always, I am joined by my partner in crime, Mr. Sean Mead. Sean, how is it going?
I'm good. I'm excited to talk about all the things to do with film. This week is lighting.
Who's your best boy?
Oh, it has to be Greg.
There's definitely a best boy called Greg.
They're all called Greg.
What? You did a film course.
I did.
What's a best boy?
A best boy is he works underneath the gaffer.
And the gaffer is a manager of a soccer team, is it not?
No, the gaffer, from what I know, he manages the stockroom of equipment and equipment movement and transport.
Wow. And back to you in the studio. This is our weekly movie news.
There's also a best boy for electric.
No way.
Yeah,
there's two different best boys.
You would think there would be only one.
So, I mean, it's in the name. He's the best boy.
He's the best boy. There's only one best man at a wedding.
Could a woman be a best boy?
A woman could be a best boy. But there's no best woman role.
No.
Because all women are the best.
And with that, we get into this week's show.
Excellent start.
Yes. So normally, it's a news week where some things happen, some things don't happen. But last week we had the Birds of Prey review.
Yes.
So we missed one or two major things that came out that week.
Because we devoted an entire episode to the hottest film of the month.
Instead of splitting 50-50 with news and reviews, we just went full review. So that means we've got 2 weeks chock full of news here to talk about.
Let's pack it all in,
yes,
in about the same time as a regular episode.
And generally just talk about things as they've already bypassed the general public and they do not care anymore.
You largely know more than us.
But let's go again. But we're starting off this week with a news story, Sean, that I really thought would annoy you, and that makes me laugh.
Why have you done this?
Because sometimes I start off with something I know you'll like.
Yeah, so that I don't feel tricked by the whole podcast scenario.
Whereas now I kind of just want to trick you into this, because our first story is Roland Emmerich has said he has another idea for Independence Day 3.
Okay. One of my...
You said the worst movie ever.
The one of the only movies I've ever turned off. Me and my dad were watching it, and we turned it off at the first ad break.
Yes.
Because it's just an awful mess. Independence Day 2 Resurgence. The first Independence Day, by and large, is fine. It's
very of its time.
Yes.
But, I mean, it's just grand.
I feel like it got this weird cult following because of the meme of Welcome to Earth.
Yeah, and it has Will Smith, 90s Will Smith, who is the coolest man on the planet.
Yeah, and who he's still trying to channel to this day.
Yes, he's on Vine.
That's why Gemini Man was made.
He's a TikTok star.
Absolutely. He used to be a YouTube vlogger, now he's a TikTok star.
To be fair to Will, I think he's a cool dude.
Yeah, but you don't have to be cool all the time.
Maybe just chill out.
Do another £7.
Oh.
Do a Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah.
Do a Hitch.
They're all on the same level of emotion.
But to have, like, Independence Day 2, Roland Emmerich famously wanted Will Smith to do it.
Yes.
And he wrote it with Will Smith in mind. And
then Big Willie said, what are we, some sort of Suicide Squad? And then he went and did Suicide Squad.
And which ended well for him.
Yes. He really broke the box office with that.
It's like that time he turned down The Matrix.
But Will's made some choices.
Do you think Roland Emmerich is going to tailor this to Will Smith again in hopes that he'll come back for, even though his character is canonically dead?
They can't bring him back.
I know that from the first 15 minutes of 2.
Yeah, so his son is in the second one.
Yeah. Not Will Smith's son.
No, not Jaden.
But the character's son.
Yeah, we don't have to say that every single time he has a son in the movie.
No.
Not Jaden.
Well, Jaden is also an actor and businessman.
He's been in After Earth.
He's been in...
Will is really mean in After Earth. This is not about Independence Day 3, but he's really mean.
Look, Independence Day 3 is the least interesting part of this story.
So, Independence Day 3... You can't remember how number 2 finished?
I never saw the end. Well, I remember how it started.
Yes.
They were in the White House and everyone was like...
I went to the cinema to see Independence Day 2.
I'm so sorry.
I paid money to watch that show.
How much do you think?
Oh man, way less than I paid for Birds of Prey. Go back to our review of that. I was robbed. But
pick a number, add 10 to it.
that's what I paid, right? So I wouldn't see Independence Day 2. It ends with, instead of them going, like, they defeat the aliens.
Of course.
Spoilers. And then they're like, now is the time that we take the fight to them. And so it's implied...
And the camera pans up to space.
Yes. It's implied that... you haven't seen it, but you know what's going on. It's implied that they are then getting on spaceships to go to the aliens planet that keeps trying to take them over to kill them all.
To just finish the job.
Finished... They're standing on their throat, and then they pulled out a machete.
Isn't this the plot of Predators?
Yes.
Okay, let's just get that out of the way.
I didn't say Roland was original.
No, Roland is the last great screenwriter in Hollywood. We know this. That sounds like the most by-the-book ending that a movie could have.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad they did it.
I think that's the best way to... If you get invaded twice, though...
It should be like, fuck it.
Fool me once, shame on me kind of situation. Fool me twice, I'm coming to your fucking planet to kill everyone.
I like how it's fool me once, shame on me. It's like,
you should be ashamed if you get fooled.
No tolerance for foolery in here.
So yeah, Roland Emmerich has come out and said that he has a few ideas. He says he even has a great idea for a sequel to number 2. Could it be any better than number 2 already is?
If I last 20 minutes watching it,
yes,
then perhaps.
I think, you know what, I think Disney bought this franchise when they bought Fox.
Oh,
I think Fox owns Independence Day.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yes.
But how will that make it a good movie just because Disney has it?
Well, I think that Disney are rebooting everything at the minute.
They wouldn't remake Independence Day,
I think
would they?
remake Independence Day.
I will allow it on one condition.
Go on.
Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, man. He wasn't... No.
Is Michael B. Jordan the now type version of, like, the Will Smith?
He's cooler.
He does have the charisma.
Say. He has the charisma. Everyone likes him.
How many people in Hollywood at the minute have that 90s Will Smith charisma?
It's certainly Will Smith.
from Gemini Man.
From Gemini Man. The de-aged Will Smith.
Martin Lawrence from Bad Boys 3.
Yeah, there's two people. I don't know. Like, I want to say some of the, like, Avengers cast, but I don't know how much... Like, because Chris Hemsworth kind of has his own charisma.
Yeah,
it's not Will Smith energy.
No, it's a different energy. But yeah, I would say they do have charisma, yeah.
Yeah, they're on the same level of just like, they can do pretty much anything.
Hemsworth, Michael B. Jordan.
Pratt had it for a while.
Pratt has a bit of a... No, but I think Will always came across a bit more serious than Pratt. In a weird way.
It's sort of like he was still an actor's actor.
He was cool, but he was like... He was like still serious.
Yeah.
Whereas Pratt can be the butt of the joke. I don't think Will Smith was ever the butt of the joke in any Independence Day.
I don't think so. No one had the courage.
No, he was too cool.
Who could it be? I don't know. Chris Evans?
Chris Evans. To be fair, bring Chris back.
Yeah, even if he doesn't want to be there.
Just bring him into Independence Day 3. Actually, I would watch that.
I would watch that. I can't even argue.
But yeah, I just wanted to bring this up because, I mean, Will Smith's absence was definitely felt in the second one, and now they've killed him off. How could he still somehow be alive for the third one?
Cloning technology. Time travel.
He's the leader of the alien planet.
That would be a twist and a half. They replicated their greatest warrior.
Oh my... That's what they'll do.
That has to be it. Because if there's any excuse to get Will Smith back, they will.
Yeah, so they'll turn up to the alien planet and they'll be like gunning them all down. It'll be really cool.
Yeah.
And then you have that moment where they look around and the leader is like a clone of Will Smith.
But young
Gemini Man.
It was
Gemini Man 2.
It was all a camera test for Independence Day 3.
That movie lost so much money.
It really did. It really, really did.
I think it was like on a budget of 100 million. It lost like It was 80 million budget. I think it only made out 20.
It's just a nothing movie.
Yeah, it's not great. Okay, Independence Day 3, we're looking forward to it. Disaster movies, best thing ever.
Oh, everyone loves them.
Everyone loves
Guaranteed money maker.
Definitely not a 90s thing. Where's Geostorm?
Where's 2012? The last alright one.
That was actually okay.
Yeah,
but
John Cusack, man.
Yeah, no, that's the only good one, I think. What's the other one?
Tornado.
The Day After Tomorrow?
Day After Tomorrow, yeah.
Tornado, all that has is the cow.
Yeah, and I think it's called Twister.
See, to be fair, Tornado isn't even called Tornado.
No.
It's called Twister.
It's called Twister.
That's where they get
It was
you.
called Tornado in Ireland.
Was it?
Probably not.
Would believe it.
What was the one about the volcano? Might have been called Volcano.
I think it was called Volcano.
Yeah.
Or Lava, or Eruption, or...
Could have been Eruption. It was like through the streets of LA.
No, it was
Tommy
called
Lee Jones.
Volcano.
Was it called Volcano?
Yeah, definitely called Volcano.
Fucking hell.
There's so many bad ones.
Volcano's amazing.
Sure.
If it's called that.
You clearly love it. No, disaster movies are awful. Okay, we're moving on to our next piece of news, and we have a lot of Chris Pratt news this week.
Oh, he's back in the news in a big way.
Well, he's currently going around giving a few interviews, and this is the same interview. They asked him two different questions, so we've got two back-to-back news stories. And our first one is that Chris Pratt won't deny or confirm that Thor is in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, fueling rumours that he could be part of the Asgardians of the Galaxy.
I mean, like, I full on thought that's what they were setting up.
So did I.
Because, the last time we see Thor, he's with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Now,
and he says, the Asgardians of the Galaxy.
I watched Endgame again last week.
Did ya?
Yeah, for the 3 hours, sat there.
Fucking hell.
I hadn't watched it since. I watched it once in the cinema.
Yeah, I haven't rewatched it yet.
Yeah, because it's still 3 hours. It's a slog.
It is a slog to get through.
But I sat there and watched it, and that end scene is still just as good.
Yeah.
It's just the two of them just standing beside each other, and Chris Pratt's like, "We'll go over there," and he's got like a really deep voice.
No, we all know who's in charge.
Oh yeah, of course, we know who's in charge.
Yeah.
And they're just looking
Yes,
at
we
each
do.
other. That's so perfectly
It's so
acted.
good.
Because
The two of them bounce off each other so
there's
well.
the silence. There's like a 55-second silence between them. Like,
Yeah.
we know who's in charge, and then he's like moving the map, and like Thor looks to the left, and it's just comedic timing of two very funny people.
Yeah, two people who are just naturally funny.
Yeah.
So I think you would be mad not to put them in a movie together, because Thor Ragnarok was it was one of the most praised and fan loved Marvel movies, and Guardians has always been that, and they were both out there in concept. Also, you get Taika Waititi and James Gunn working together.
But here's the main issue. Also, he's on the press tour for his animated movie Onward, which also has Tom Holland on it.
Timothy Holland.
Apparently it's good.
Really?
Yeah, apparently it's pretty good.
I have to give it a go.
It's got Chris Pratt and Timothy Holland.
That's an all-star cast.
Comedy Netherlands. So, I think, yeah, so he's talking about in terms of Thor being in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, but here's the one issue, is that Guardians of the Galaxy 3 comes out after Thor 4.
Love and Thunder.
Yes.
Oh.
So you would actually have to have a scene in Thor 4.
Now, it comes out after it, but is
it set after?
Is it set then?
Yeah.
Is the question. It would be interesting to see if so just get this in my head. Thor 4 comes out before Guardians 3.
Yeah, but at the minute Thor is with the Guardians in this fucking weird made up canon world.
Well, it will be interesting then, because that gives you an excuse if you want to go back to ripped Thor. That you can have him like that in Love and Thunder, and then in Guardians 3 we see how that happened to him.
Okay.
If that makes
so
sense.
So it's like a not a prequel, but like,
no, but it takes place not out of continuity, but out of the timeline a little bit.
Now they could even do something as small as like Doctor Strange in Thor 3. In literally like Thor 4 starts and it's just him leaving the ship with the Guardians, or him still in the ship with the Guardians, and he just leaves.
Yeah.
And goes back to Asgard.
Very possible. But
actually, no, he's not going back to Asgard now. So he leaves Asgard completely.
He leaves New Asgard.
Yeah, he leaves with Tessa Thompson at the end of
probably a good call.
Endgame. She's way stronger than him. Just leave it to her.
I don't know. Love and Thunder is. It's got to deal with its own stuff in terms of we have a slight theory that there's going to be a bunch of Thors.
Yes, because Natalie Portman is in it and Christian Bale is in it.
Yeah.
And you think he's going to be Beta Ray Bill?
I'd like him to be, but there's other rumours that he's just playing a regular character.
A villain.
Yeah.
Who hates lighting men and the best boys.
Indeed. But now, if he was Beta Ray Bill, I'd fucking love it. Everyone tune into Hero Zero this Friday, just putting it out there.
Oh, right.
But I think Love and Thunder is going to deal with it in an interesting way, because Thor still doesn't quite know what he wants to be.
Right.
So,
Because, yeah, he's still kind of lost, because now he doesn't even have a home. Like, he's lost everyone he loves.
yeah, because his whole arc in Ragnarok was like learning. He thought he was meant to learn how to be a leader, or how to be ruler of Asgard. And he did that and he failed. And then he realised, no, I'd want to learn what I want to do. I don't want to be a leader.
But also, this is coming off the back of Endgame,
Yeah.
where this is 5 years later, and he's gone through that depression for 5 years.
Yeah, you
And
don't just snap back from that.
No, so he's with the Guardians, but he's still the Big Lebowski Thor.
Yeah. He's unfit Thor.
He's unfit Thor.
Or unworthy.
Well, actually, no, he's not, because he's still worthy.
He's still worthy, yeah.
That scene also still holds up. Rewatched it.
Oh.
It's fucking unreal.
So good. I watched that clip on YouTube.
It's just his face lights up. He's, I'm still worthy.
It's-
And then he flashes away.
It means
Yes.
so much.
Yeah.
He, I don't know. I think it would make a lot of money. It would be a very enjoyable film if he was in Guardians 3. I don't think it's going to make or break either movie, whether Thor's with the Guardians or not.
Do you think, though, that Thor being in the Guardians would, like, not stifle the Guardians, but the Guardians, they're kind of, I don't know, their fun comes from the fact that they're all idiots, and they're not all the best. Whereas if you have Thor to fight, then there's no chance that the Guardians could ever lose, because they
That's
have
true. The
Thor.
Guardians are a ragtag team.
Yeah, they're a raccoon and a tree and Chris Pratt.
And you don't want it to turn into the Thor show featuring the Guardians.
Yes,
If you get me,
because if it's Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
yeah, it can't be centre stage. It could start off as simple as you see, Thor 4 starts and you just see the Guardians like ditching him on a planet and the Benatar flying away. It could be that, like.
I think it could literally be that, like a Doctor Strange 30-second cameo.
Yeah.
You just are in for one scene, get in on the shoot day, get them all in, do that one scene, get away.
Yeah, exactly. There'll probably be shooting around similar times.
Yeah. Okay, so we're moving on to our next piece of news, and that is still to do with Chris Pratt now.
Oh, good.
But Chris, the second thing he's talked about is a bit more controversial than the first one.
Oh, no. We don't
So-
deal with controversy
Well,
here.
not
Connor.
really controversial, but like the quote that this headline purveys that he said is not great.
Okay.
Jurassic World 3 will be the franchise's Avengers Endgame, says Chris Pratt.
Okay. I thought we were dealing with much more controversial things. Some would say Jurassic World was the end game of the
Some would say
Jurassic
it should have
Park.
ended a long time ago.
Some would say I didn't see Fallen Kingdom. But,
Are you some?
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What, like, how do you escalate it
At the end of Fallen Kingdom, the dinosaurs are free.
in the world?
Yeah.
Like the actual human
And
world?
there's clones. There's a clone girl in number 2.
What?
Yeah.
This film's batshit, isn't it?
Yeah.
So is the... What if 3 is... It's actually a Jurassic World and it's...
Jurassic World.
Like, it's properly...
Planet of the Apes, Jurassic World.
Yes. Literally, like, humans are, like, in these tiny little communities.
Fuck.
They have to hide from dinosaurs. I will watch the shit out of
Jeff
that movie.
Goldblum just being weird.
Oh, my God. He would... No. What if it's, like, maybe 20 years on?
See, Chris, you can't though, because Chris Pratt's in it with Bryce Dallas Howard.
Age him up.
The two of them look fabulous for their age.
That's true. I don't know. I want Jeff Goldblum to be like dead in this and revered as some kind of deity.
Okay, that's the only reason I'm accepting that. If you're accepting the deity level for Jeff,
No, yeah, and like, but everyone, he has these followers that talk like him.
you never know really where they're coming from.
Yeah.
Are they being serious?
Are they into this role or not?
So, according to Jurassic World 3 star Chris Pratt, the upcoming movie is going to be a lot like Avengers Endgame, saying that everybody from the old Jurassic Park movies
Yeah.
and the Jurassic World movies will be returning in a big collective
Okay.
group setting.
Yeah, so you got Dr. Alan Grant.
Yes. You've got Laura Dern who's coming back, signed on.
I mean, already it's a good movie
Yes.
in that case. Are the 2 kids coming back?
I hope not, but yes.
Okay. Because they would just be grown adults at this point.
And they hate dinosaurs.
Hate so much.
Their whole childhood was ruined by
trauma.
Pure trauma.
And then the kids from Jurassic World, the first Jurassic World.
Oh, the Iron Man 3 kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and his brother.
And his brother, just the other guy.
Yeah, they could show up.
They could show up in a big ball.
They're probably
and roll
in their
around.
20s now, are they?
Were they eating in that one? No. The Watcher was eating. The lady looking after them.
Yeah. She didn't deserve that either.
But there's apparently like a load of deleted scenes that make her look like a dickhead.
Oh,
like,
really?
The whole thing, like she's a bit mean. But they cut all those scenes. So every scene we see her in, she's just a woman doing her job. She's looking after the kids.
Exactly, yeah. Like she was not hired to be a childminder, but she's just doing what she's told.
And she just gets the most brutal death of all.
Yeah. She gets like thrown into the air and eaten by a pterodactyl or something.
She gets picked up by a pterodactyl, carried, and their claws are like digging into them.
Yeah.
Then she gets dropped into the water to drown her. Then
Yeah.
she's half drowned. Then she gets big of the big fucking dinosaur fish thing comes up and eats her.
Like she didn't deserve it.
No, she's just a woman doing her job.
That's man, that movie. I forgot most of that.
Yeah, no, it's not great. But Jeff Goldblum is back. Laura Dern is back. Sam Neill is back.
Sam Neill, that was his
Right.
name. Okay, like that's what he means by the endgame stuff, in that it's everyone coming together.
Yes.
Not that it's a world-ending threat.
Maybe it could be time travel, world-ending threat.
Maybe.
Time travel back to the dinosaur
To
time.
the Jurassic era.
Jurassic era. And Chris Pratt just walking
Yeah,
around.
what if there's, I don't know, at the end of it, it's just like, maybe now it's a Cretaceous world. And that's when you get the Cretaceous area dinosaurs.
Yeah, that'll put butts in seats. That'll really sell some tickets.
Which would you prefer? A regular T-Rex or a pterodon?
Oh, I don't know what a pterodon is.
It's like a pterodactyl but different.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
How do you know so much about dinosaurs?
Used to be really into dinosaurs.
Really?
I kind of forget which eras are which, but I think the Stegosaurus is the Cretaceous era.
I know the Power Ranger dinosaurs.
The dinosaurs.
The dinosaurs. That's the extent of my knowledge.
And how they all combine
into some sort of Megazord.
mega dinosaur.
Mega dinosaur. Isn't it weird, right?
Go ahead. No, go in on it.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Right, this is not to do with any movie news.
Doesn't matter.
But the first Power Ranger series
Yeah.
had them being dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Their powers were dinosaurs.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Mighty Morphin. But then there's like a season, 20 seasons down the road.
Yeah.
Where it's Dino Force.
Yeah.
Which is a completely different set of dinosaurs. What's up with that?
Different set of Rangers.
Yeah, but what's up with that, Sean?
Because there's
Answer me this!
there's concurrently different teams of Rangers with different forms. You got Jungle Storm.
Jungle Storm?
Yeah.
I've never heard of Jungle Storm.
There's the ninja ones. Ninja Fury.
Are they not all ninjas? A little bit.
A fair point. Well made. But I think the Megazord can do karate in that one.
Crane kicks?
Robot crane kicks.
I'd watch a Megazord crane kick a fucking monster.
There's... What else is there? There's Voltron. That's a different series.
That's a different series altogether.
I'd wager it's better.
Oh!
Prefer Voltron to Power Rangers.
I am a Power Rangers boy. Mighty Morphin was my life.
Really?
When I was a kid, like that was the jab.
Did you play Power Rangers as a kid?
Obviously.
Yeah, which one were you?
I was always the red one.
Oh, the leader.
Obviously.
I was also the red one.
There's only room for one. Actually, there wasn't. Tommy and Jason. They were both red at the same time. You know what I mean?
Fair point. Elizabeth Banks was great in Power Rangers.
We're going to move on.
Fair enough.
That might be the worst tangent we've ever gone on.
That's fair.
But also, send us your Power Ranger thoughts.
Oh, please do.
What's your favourite season?
Yeah. Who do you like, Ivan Ooze? Who would win the fight, Ivan Ooze or Jeff Goldblum?
Jeff is immune to all diseases, though.
That's true.
So he would be untouched by ooze.
Untouched by ooze.
He would be untouched by ooze.
And I wager Jeff Goldblum can do a good crane kick.
I think Jeff Goldblum could crane kick without using his legs.
Yeah, he's got some kind of energy Tai Chi going.
Jurassic World 3. If Jeff Goldblum doesn't karate kick a dinosaur with his energy beam...
It's a failed movie.
What are we doing here, lads?
What has all this been about?
Nothing. It's been about nothing. So, yeah. I mean, Jurassic World 3, bringing everyone back. Does anyone care? What could you do to make this series good? The Planet of the Apes?
I would be interested in that. I don't think we've had a film in modern times with humans, not just dinosaurs in a park running rampant, like humans hiding from dinosaurs and being afraid, you know? Like, and I know that never happened in history. That's not the humans weren't around then.
What? Sorry, what?
I don't know. I just think it'd be fucking interesting, okay?
I think it would be fairly... You could make a pretty good horror movie out of that.
Yeah.
But I don't think they'll go full horror, because you got to get that PG-13 $1.3 billion.
That's fair, but do, like, make Castaway, but with dinosaurs.
Right. So Tom Hanks.
No,
bring Tom back.
Maybe.
If Tom Hanks came into any franchise,
it's a guaranteed moneymaker.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed the first Jurassic World.
Yeah, I think it's fun.
It came out in the summer, and it was a good watch.
It's a good popcorn flick.
It really is.
Okay, we're moving on to our next piece of news. Disney, as you always say.
It's a habit.
Disney.
You've Pavloved me into doing that.
Aladdin.
No.
Is getting a sequel.
Okay.
Confirmed.
Is it going to be Aladdin 2, Prince of Thieves?
What is Aladdin 2, Prince of Thieves?
You meet Aladdin's dad, and he's a real prick.
Is he the Prince of the
Thieves?
Oh no,
Aladdin 2 is Return of Jafar, isn't it? Because Jafar is a genie, and a genie can't kill anyone, and he needs a master so he can do stuff.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I've never seen Aladdin 2.
Okay, well, Aladdin 2 is the Return of Jafar.
Okay, you told me it was the Rise of the Thieves of the Planet of the Apes.
I think that's Aladdin 3.
There's not 3 Aladdins.
One went directed video.
2 of them had to go directed to video.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Much like Lion King 2 and 3.
Your favourite Lion King?
The one I've seen, yes. Yeah, it's just Jafar as a genie, and he's much like Aladdin's dad, being a real prick.
Right.
But he's like, a genie can't kill anyone. And then he says the most fucked up thing in any children's movie ever.
Go on.
And he says, but you'd be surprised what you can live through.
What?
So he's just going to torture people for eternity.
What?
Yeah. Because the parrot, Iago?
John Oliver.
Gilbert Gottfried. He was a traitor for Jafar, but then he turned good. And
he's an inside man.
Yeah, he lets everyone know that Jafar is back as a genie now.
A parrot would be a very bad undercover agent. They would just be repeating constantly that they're undercover.
No, I do, but
go on.
It's a cartoon, and the parrot can just talk.
Oh, well, this isn't a cartoon, though.
That's true. I haven't seen Aladdin. Can John Oliver just talk? Like, can you have a conversation?
Yes.
Okay. Well, maybe then no. Maybe then that's...
Why would they cast John Oliver if he couldn't talk?
No, like, can he... No, because in the animated one,
yeah,
the parrot will be like, he'll be having jokes and like holding a conversation. Yeah, but is like, John Oliver just saying shit he's heard?
But my point is, what? Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
They brought John Oliver in and just like stand in front of that mic, say nothing because the parrot doesn't talk.
I know he fucking talks.
No, but I think there's no word yet that if Guy Ritchie will return to direct this.
Right.
Do people care about this? But the first one did make over $1 billion.
That's the thing. I think it will just make money. I think a lot of people like this movie, and from what I hear, it's very good.
It's definitely the best of the reboots.
Live action remakes. Yeah.
It's way better than Lion King anyway.
And way better than what Bambi is going to be.
Oh God, don't bring Bambi back up.
But once Pinocchio comes out,
then we'll all be shown that you can really do live action.
It really is a small world after all.
Guys and dolls.
I look, this will make money. I don't think it's going to make as much as the first Aladdin. They have a real opportunity here, though, to just tell a new story with this world.
Yes.
Like, they don't have to do Return of Jafar.
But I think you should shot for shot remake all sequels.
Really?
All movies you've already done.
Even the sequels?
Even the Lion King. Just keep remaking shot for shot.
Lion King 2.5.
Put no effort in.
Yeah.
Just watch the first movie. Remake a movie we don't need.
There's your storyboards.
They're already there.
Already wonderfully drawn, lads.
Almost like to the point where we don't need to do this again.
Sure, we'll just put this out, will we?
Copy my homework, but don't make it obvious. You are correct though. There's two videos, direct-to-video sequels were Return of Jafar and Aladdin the King of Thieves.
There you go.
That is an incredible knowledge of Aladdin sequels direct-to-DVD.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Big into Aladdin.
Weirdly, but you've never seen Lion King.
Don't need to.
No, you've seen too many Aladdins.
No more room up there.
You didn't have time to watch Lion King.
Yeah.
Return of Jafar.
I have to keep rewinding that video.
You're dead right. Videos, oh man, we're
I
old.
miss them so much.
No. Do you?
You remember you'd be watching a video and then suddenly it would stop and you'd hear shredding noises.
That was never a good sign.
No,
that just
all.
meant it was rewinded.
Oh,
it's fine.
Of course. I have Pokemon on video over there.
Do you? I have Pokemon Gotta Catch 'Em All.
Yeah.
It's like a 2-episode special or 3-episode.
Ooh.
What do you have?
I have Pokemon the first movie.
Oh, fuck, that's even better.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Oh, shit.
It had a gold Mew card in it. No, Mewtwo. Had a gold Mewtwo card in it.
No way.
It's lost in my old bedroom somewhere.
Me and you battle to the... Pokemon cards to the death?
Pokemon cards to the
We
death.
can play some Pokemon cards to the death. Do you have any Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
I do, actually. I have them in this house somewhere.
If we have a deck of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, we just play a game. Split it in half. Shuffle the deck. Throw it one each way.
Oh, unreal.
I didn't bring my own.
That's grand. We can postpone. You can prepare. Get your strategy down.
Pull out my fucking dueling thing on my arm.
Your dual disc. I always wanted a dual disc.
I knew a guy with a dual disc.
Was he the coolest motherfucker?
Oh, he was the absolute coolest man.
Did he get bullied?
Oh no, I wanted to hang out with him, but not for him.
Purely for the disc.
Give me the dual disc.
All about that disc.
We have more Disney news. If you're interested.
Most news is Disney news these days.
They
Let's
do
just
have
say
a monopoly on the market. So, Disney are not only going to be doing Aladdin 2, but we have... I know you're excited about this.
Am I?
What are the next words I'm going to say?
Star Wars news.
No. It's something to do that's along the same lines of Aladdin.
Lion King.
A live action
reboot
remake
of
Rapunzel.
What?
Yeah.
No. Because Tangled is class.
That's already a reboot.
Yeah.
That's unreal.
It's the best one you could do.
Yes.
I don't know why.
Disney is developing a live-action Rapunzel movie.
They're just doing them all now,
To
aren't
go
they?
along with Bambi, to go along with Lion King, to go along with Pinocchio, to go along with Aladdin, to go
along with Beauty and the Beast.
Yes.
Why? It's not going to be as good as Tangled.
No, it's not.
Nothing will be as good as
When did
Tangled.
Tangled come out? 2010? 2011?
Might have done.
It's pretty good though.
It's one of my of the Disney retellings.
Yes.
It's my favourite, I think.
It's got Mandy Moore and Zachary Levi.
Yeah.
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 Zachary, good job.
Shazam himself.
Guess what? He plays a charismatic thief. Wouldn't he like Zachary?
What's his name?
Jesus. Eugene?
What's his second name?
I have no idea.
Fitzherbert.
Eugene Fitzherbert.
What's the name he picks for himself?
Go on.
Flynn Rider.
Flynn Rider.
Come on, man.
Is that a cool name?
I think it's cooler than Eugene Fitzherbert.
I don't think there's many names that are less cool than Eugene Fitzherbert.
What about Conor Lawler?
Oh, you've got me. Oh, I've been done. There's no coming back.
We can't recover from that.
I'm deleting this audio file. I cannot be roasted like this.
I can't have this going out, lads.
I'll be ruined.
Tangled is actually a world in Kingdom Hearts 3, and you get to run around in it and play with all the Tangled characters.
Serious?
Yeah, it's unreal.
I've never played Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, it's a big series.
Oh, right, yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is the 14th Kingdom Hearts game.
Sorry. What?
I think it's 14th, but it's up there.
No, it's not, is it?
Yeah, because it goes Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah, that would make sense. You start off with 1.
Kingdom Hearts...
This is a day for tangents, by the way. Keep going.
Kingdom Hearts 1. Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Kingdom Hearts Recoded.
If you know all fucking 14, I'm going to go mental.
Kingdom Hearts 2.
So 2 came fourth.
Yeah.
Right.
Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days.
Oh yeah, that's fine, yeah. There's more numbers, but it's not 5.
Yeah.
Right.
Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Kingdom Hearts Union Key.
They This is the saddest, most depressive thing I've ever seen.
What else is there?
He's counted on his fingers. He's up to 8.
He is up to 8. I'm trying to remember because I have the whole collection over there.
For God's sake.
Let's just say Kingdom Hearts 3. Why not? Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind. Kingdom Hearts 0.2, A Fragmentary Passage.
Fast 9.
Kingdom Hearts 2.8, Final Chapter Prologue.
This time it's personal.
And then I think there's 2 others.
Electric Boogaloo?
Probably Electric
Back
Boogaloo.
in the habit. Kingdom Hearts Back in the habit.
Kingdom Hearts. Oh, Birth by Sleep as well.
Oh, Birth by Sleep.
So there's 13. Yeah, because 13 plays a big part in all the Kingdom Hearts games.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad we covered them. Right.
So they're all coming out for Xbox.
What was I going to say? You know these remakes?
Yeah.
Will they just look at Tangled and just remake that for this live action remake?
Or do you do like the traditional Rapunzel?
Yeah. Do you go off the cool movie, or are they going to back their own fucking shit
That's the
and
thing.
go off their own remake?
Because the good thing about Tangled is that Rapunzel has fucking agency and can do stuff in it.
What do you mean? She's not a damsel?
You can't make a damsel movie
Nah,
out
mate,
of this.
women.
Because Tangled is so good. All the characters are good. They all have something to do. They all play a role in it. And I don't think that, like, remaking it in live action is just going to be a worse version of Tangled.
Yeah, but I think that's what all of these movies are. Worse versions of the movie that already came.
Apart from Aladdin.
No, that's still...
Apart from Lion King.
Actually, that's terrible. And Lion King is just shot for shot.
Yeah. Which I feel like they did that just to show they could.
But why?
This is the question we always come back to with these.
What is the Rapunzel idea here?
Is this a copyright thing?
But like, even Lion King and Aladdin, they have name value.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is like, other than Tangled isn't even called Rapunzel, first of all.
Yeah, it's a story
who thinks of, I used to love Rapunzel. That old cartoon back in the day.
Yeah.
Was my favourite cartoon.
Like, it's not even that old. It still looks good today.
No.
But, is it a copyright thing that they need to do this or else it becomes public domain?
I don't think, like, Disney own everything. Who the fuck is going to take it from them?
It's true. just a little independent.
Oh no, Fox. Oh, we've bought them.
Oh, grand. No worries.
So then there's nobody going to be buying it.
I don't know. The
Sony want Rapunzel.
the last fucking bastion of independent filmmaking is Sony.
Sony want Spider-Man and Rapunzel.
It's same universe. They both swing on hair and things.
Same universe. Swing on hair. Have you seen Spider-Man?
Yeah.
He uses webs.
He uses hair.
Yeah. You said that so confident. I said that. No, he uses hair.
He uses hair.
Yeah.
They both swing.
I missed that scene now where he started using his own hair.
Like, see, Tangled is good because it's a cartoon, so you can do things like, oh, he's climbing up her hair.
It's hard to do that in live action.
Yeah. Like, that's
actually, now that you've mentioned
that's going to be a rough looking scene.
Just thinking of the logistics of a grown man climbing a woman's hair.
Just commit to it. Do a scream of pain. Rate this movie PG-13, then you're allowed one fuck.
Yeah, but she has to say fuck in that exact scene. Fuck! What you do is you show him, right, and the hair falls out, and he like looks at, he's like, the big tower, he's like, right, I'm going to start climbing. He yanks a little bit. Yeah. Nothing happens, right? Yeah. He starts climbing. I want a quick cut back up to her, and her head slams against the fucking window as she gets dragged across.
Dead.
Just fuck. Smash.
Oh fuck. Yeah. Real quick.
Because she doesn't understand how heavy he is. So she's like, oh yeah, climb up my hair. And she's like a few yards away.
Yeah.
If he yanks, she flies out that window.
Absolutely.
God.
Like, if that hair is strong enough to support a grown man's weight,
yeah,
just cut it off and make it into a rope.
No, that makes sense.
Ah, fair enough.
No, see,
Tangled is better.
Live action everything. Oh, also they're making Mulan PG-13. So it's the first PG-13 live action remake Disney have done.
Is that for just blood and violence? I
think it's just because there's a lot of war.
That's fair.
I think the animated one was PG-13 as well.
Probably should have been.
Let's make a man out of... Stop.
Make a fucking man out of you.
We get one fuck.
One fuck.
I'll make a fucking man out of you, Mulan. Right, we're moving on to our next piece of news, and this is actually something that is not probably as lighthearted as we normally tackle,
Okay.
but I felt like we had to discuss it for what we're going to discuss later on in the episode.
Okay.
Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
He has done an interview regarding his time on the Batman script and the Justice League and Batman vs Superman. And now everyone knows that he was probably going through a difficult time during all of that.
Yeah.
But he has basically come out saying why he exited Batman after Justice League, saying that Justice League was one of the worst sets he's ever worked on, and that it basically drove him to just alcoholism. Now, at the same time, he was also going through a divorce and a lot of personal stuff. So I think everyone was like, well, why are you leaving? Must not be that. But I think it was a case of, if he didn't leave, I think he was going to go spiral even more down. So he, for his own health, was like, I need to get out.
Yeah, it's not worth this.
Yes.
I think that's a good, like, props to him for, like, realising, oh no, this is not good for me.
Yeah.
I'm going to get out of this. Because it would be shitty to have work on that awful set, have every day be miserable, and then the movie comes out and it's panned as well.
And you even seen him during the Batman vs Superman press tour. Like,
yeah, he was just checked out.
He was just done. He just didn't care.
Yeah.
Because I think he was a really good Batman.
I do think so. I just think he wasn't in a good movie, or he wasn't written well.
I think and also Ben Affleck is a good writer or a good director, and
both.
And he knew that it probably wasn't cohesive enough.
Yeah, and I don't know whether, like, I would have liked to have seen his version of the character.
Yeah,
but I think, like, even during that, I think he would have had to go through multiple, like, I call it script approvals, but it's essentially explaining it to people in suits who just care about money.
But what if we did this?
Yeah, the kids like guns.
We've done a lot of research groups.
Ben, have you heard of Fortnite?
We've been talking to Big Willie, and he loves Fortnite.
He loves the bus. He'll fly in on a bus at the start.
Be more like Big Willie, Ben. So he actually, at the start, he said he got the trouble getting the script where he wanted it. Remember, he was originally going to write the Batman script.
Yeah, to be directed by Matt Reeves.
No, to be directed by him.
Oh, yeah,
he was originally directing, starring, and writing in it.
And we were excited.
Very excited, because as we said, Ben Affleck, he has 2 Oscars now. One for Argo and one for Good Will Hunting.
Yeah.
One for writing and one for directing.
Yeah, exactly.
But, like, he's clearly a talented person, and he was a very good Batman. Everyone could kind of, like, see his potential.
Yeah. Now, and, like, I think potential is the thing there, because, like, I wasn't mad on, like, the look of the Batman. But, like, build-wise... Like, that's a silhouette right there.
That's the Dark Knight Rises, or Dark Knight Returns silhouette.
But I also think that in Batman vs Superman, first of all, his first outing was in Batman vs Superman.
Yes.
Where he was in a mech suit that didn't look all that good.
And he kept using guns, Sean.
It just, writing really let him down.
Yeah.
You let a good actor down.
So he, in his previous statements, as I said, he said that they had trouble getting the script where he wanted it. But now he's painted a very different picture, saying that the script was good, but the behind-the-scenes issues were too much. So he said, this is an exact quote, he says, I showed somebody the Batman script, and they said, I think the script is really good, but I also think you'll drink yourself to death if you go through what you just went through again, in regards to because you just come off Justice League.
Yeah, and like, I imagine... a lot of the set stuff would transfer over.
Now, obviously, he's going to say that about his own script. They were like, they said it was really good. But judging off previous experience, I'm sure it was an actually very good script.
Yeah.
But it's just a case of, I liked how his friend was like, this is unreal, but if you do this, you're going to die.
Yeah.
So,
is it worth the trade-off?
Is it worth it?
And that's a friend who's really just worried about him.
Yes.
Like, it's not about... it's not another actor vying for a role or anything. It's just, no, this is, you are talented, what you've done is good, but I want you to be okay.
Really, everything we've heard is just the Justice League shoot, all the reshoots, and all of the fact that they had 240 minutes of footage or whatever, they cut it down to 110 minutes of...
all of the behind-the-scenes
everything,
stuff.
just like, it probably just sapped all of it. And he was already going through a shit time personally.
Yeah.
And then all of this just gets to him and he's just like, I need to step away from fucking Batman because it's like it's all consuming.
Exactly, and because of the way that comic book movies are like, you know, you hang your studio on those a lot of the time. It's like the pressure and just the eyes that are on you all the time. That's gotta fucking affect you.
Like even on the other side, right? Just Marvel. Like Chris Hemsworth now is like he's back to being Chris Hemsworth. But Chris Hemsworth after Thor: The Dark World came out, he's even told himself like he had no interest in playing Thor.
Yeah,
like,
he just
didn't
thought
care.
He was kind of a boring character.
He's a boring character. He couldn't connect with the character. He didn't interest him because the fans weren't interested, and he knew the script wasn't good.
Yeah,
and it wasn't until Ragnarok that he actually found his love for the character again. So can you imagine? He only did one bad one, and Chris Hemsworth is like a staple of the MCU.
Yeah,
and he's signed on for all these movies, and even he is like, I have no interest. Just I don't care. Ben Affleck did 2 back-to-back, Batman vs Superman and Justice League, where he's even a good movie maker himself. He's like, we can do better than this.
Yeah.
Why are we putting this stuff out?
But no one was listening to him.
Yeah.
Is the thing. Because I feel like there's a lot of... On all film sets this happens, but it's you have your job and no one else does your job. It's like you're in charge of that. So I think everyone just saw him as he's just an actor. And
he probably wasn't in the right frame of mind to try and help out at the time. Like, if you're going through personal issues, at that stage you're just like, just go to work, do my job, I'll say my lines, go home.
Yeah, he probably was just like, look, I'm signed on, I'll do it. But like, it's he checked himself into a rehab.
Yes.
After it, yeah. Like, he was well able to notice what was going wrong with him. You know, he wasn't in denial about it.
No, which is good.
Yeah, and he asked for help.
And so, like, everyone said, wow, you walked away from Batman. Like, why are we getting Matt Reeves? What's going on? And everyone's kind of blaming Warner Brothers. And I think it is a Warner Brothers thing, but I just think we should, like, look at this and go, fair play to you, Ben Affleck. Like,
yeah, fair, like,
step away if you need to.
Exactly, no matter what it is. You know, like, if your mental health is more important than fucking Batman or a job. Like,
none of this matters.
Yeah. Nothing matters. Don't worry about anything.
Yeah, we just spent 5 minutes talking about Power Rangers.
Yeah, and I listed a bunch of games. But fair play to Ben Affleck, and just for everyone, like whether it's Hollywood or whether it's your fucking job that's making you miserable.
Indeed.
Like,
so,
just do your best.
So in that, I wanted to get to that because. That last week, or I suppose, was it this day last week? It was around then. We got our first reveal of the Robert Pattinson Batsuit.
Yes.
Because we went from the old Batman to what it could have been, and then he stepped away, and now we've got Matt Reeves in as director. We've got Robert Pattinson.
Nice.
Did you hear someone said Robert Battenbat?
Robert Battenbat.
That doesn't work.
That's a Weekly Planet.
Yeah, it was actually in a headline for an article.
Oh. Well, let's call this the Pat suit.
The Pat suit. So this is the reveal of that suit in this new world that Warner Brothers are hopefully going to try and make. There's a lot to talk about here, Sean.
There's a lot to talk about.
I have notes. Where have I left my notes?
Oh no!
Here.
Oh god!
I have pulled notes out.
You've just pulled out a blank piece of paper and waved it in front of a microphone.
When you know as much as I do, you don't need fucking notes.
Are you sure though?
Yeah, I definitely do.
Okay.
Where do you want to start with this? It's only like a 40-second clip.
Yeah, Matt Reeves put out a clip on Vimeo of it's like a camera panning up, but not far enough.
Yes.
On a very red tinted batsuit
that looks very Daredevil, but I think it's just a red tint.
I think it is. People have like desaturated and it looks class.
Yeah,
I like it. First of all,
okay.
What do you think?
I really like it as well.
Yeah, there are bits that I'm like,
okay,
but I
get into that.
Yeah, I think from what I've seen of it, I think it will look good in motion.
Yes,
which is often a problem with like the Batman '89 suit. As soon as he moves, like his shoulders are just locked in place.
He can't turn.
He can't turn his head.
Yes,
this one looks more like, you know, leather and flexible.
So I have like a lot of different notes here. First of all, Robert Pattinson looks good.
Good jawline.
We all knew he had a good jawline, but it's perfect for that job. Although at the same time, he'd be very recognisable as Batman.
He would, alright, especially because he has that neck tattoo.
But yeah, like Pattinson he's lean, is what I would say.
He is. He's a leaner Batman.
And people were complaining about that. They were like, he's not muscly enough to be Batman. But this is Batman. It's a rumour to be year 2.
Yeah.
Or just starting in year 2.
Yeah, so he's got a good footing.
Yeah.
But he's not full Batman.
But he looks like a guy that's been trained by the League of Assassins.
Yeah, it looks like he's been eating enough to survive. And everything on his body is just muscle.
He's just ripped.
Yeah.
He's just ripped to shreds.
There's no bulk at all.
No.
It's just...
And the thing about that is, when Batman is young, the idea is that he's fast. He's faster than everyone. So he dances with the criminals, or he fights them. And as he gets older, he becomes Ben Affleck, because he's like, I need to get bigger so I can punch them one punch.
And finish it.
Fight's over.
And he needs to outthink them if that doesn't work.
Whereas when he's younger, he's just just fucking let's go.
Yeah, he can survive off of just being quick and
pretty
strong.
Yeah, agile.
Now people have coloured this suit.
Okay. I haven't seen any of this.
Okay, I'm going to show it to you because I think this looks fucking class.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
so
someone you want to describe
they
it?
They took the red colour out and they gave him a blue cape with the blue collar, and they made the emblem gold.
Yeah.
Bat gold, and it's a grey suit, which is the classic bat suit.
Yeah, it looks... I would love it if it was that.
That is actually gorgeous.
And someone else that I found, they've given him, this is the length of ear I want.
Oh no.
Long ear Batman.
Long ear Batman. Long ear Batman.
I think we'll make it look less Daredevil.
Yes.
First of all.
Oh, actually, that's true, yes.
But
I think there's a happy middle ground, though.
I like... give me a long-eared Batman.
You've always talked about long-eared Batman. I don't know if I'm as into long-eared Batman. It just reminds me of, I don't know, bad cartoons or bad... I don't know where I see it.
Name a bad Batman cartoon.
Actually, no, you're right. Batman the Animated Series is pretty poor. What do you think?
Jesus. No, I'm not talking Terry McGinnis level ears.
Okay.
Just
but I actually think Terry McGinnis ears work on that suit.
On that suit, yeah.
Yes.
But not on... I don't want him on this suit.
No.
Just give me a good 5 or 6 inches. Okay. I'll be happy.
Right. Look, fair play to you. What do you want in the ears?
Oh, you got me back.
Don't pout this fucking recording.
What do you think about the symbol?
Okay,
this is the talking point.
There's a lot to talk about in regards to the symbol. So it is said that it's made from the gun that killed his parents.
Yes.
It's broken down and he's moulded it into the emblem. Now that is fairly badass dark Batman.
It's pretty goth.
It's pretty serious. It's pretty emo.
Yeah. I don't know. Do I feel... I don't know. Part of me feels like it's a bit on the nose, a bit too far. Part of me likes it.
Yeah, it's a weird thing because you look at it and you're like, that's kind of cool, but also it's very easy to take the piss out of. Just like, Jez, you're taking yourself very seriously.
Yeah, it's a bit edgelord.
Yeah, it's very edgelord, but I enjoy the idea that every time he looks at his symbol, why he does this is literally his symbol for why he does this.
Fair, yeah. He's done it in the comics. He's done something similar. There's been
something along those
few
lines,
panels circulating of him. He melted it down, and now there's a metal plate behind the bat symbol.
Yeah.
So the gun is now used for protection.
Yeah.
Which I get in comics that makes sense because you can just assume it's always there. But in a movie you need to see that it's there.
Yeah, and the idea would be that the gun made him Batman. So the gun is the
part
symbol.
of him, yeah.
Yeah, so the gun literally makes up the symbol because the gun made him.
Yeah, and that's I'm conflicted on it.
Okay.
I think once the movie's going and I'm just watching it, I don't think it'll draw my attention too much.
I don't think the suit is going to make a bad movie good.
Yeah.
There's no way this movie comes out and it's bad and you go, yeah, but that fucking suit raised it up a few notches.
Yeah.
You couldn't be like, okay, that's a cool suit, but give me a good script.
Exactly, yeah.
But the suit can look good. You can have cool, I don't know, Easter eggs in the suit.
Yeah.
For people who care.
Exactly. People like us.
People like us who care.
You can have long ears.
No, you can't. I think the gun, and it's also it looks kind of thrown together.
It does, which is
what I wanted to mention was the collar.
Yes.
The collar and the shoulder plates look like they're separate from the chest plates.
Yeah.
That's very Arkham.
It is.
Very Arkham, and it would also give you a lot more movement.
It would, because it's not one whole piece that you're just like fastened into.
It's disconnected, and that is an Arkham suit that he's disconnected. It's the shoulders are padded and the chest is padded, but they're not connected together, so you have full range of your shoulders when you're kicking or punching.
Exactly, nothing's locked in.
No.
Which is it is how a year 2 Batman would do it, because he's upgrading different parts at different times.
Yeah. There's no Lucius Fox, I don't think.
I don't think so. I think he's doing most of this himself.
Yes.
And I think a lot of it is probably just kind of Bale Batman-y, like with tactical armour kind of a deal. But I think it's heavily customised. Someone brightened it, and apparently you can see like stitching on the back of the cowl.
Right.
So I think that back is like cloth or leather, something super movable.
And do you think that by the end of this movie he'll probably just get another upgrade?
It's an interesting one.
Because I think this movie will start and he'll be in that suit, but then a villain will come along who can somehow exploit that suit.
Maybe, it's possible.
And he has to change it.
I can see him getting rid of the gun crest.
Okay.
At the end, because he doesn't need to focus on, anger anymore.
Well, that's literally normally in the first few years what's driving him. Now, he's still a maniac later on, but he's fueled by just hate.
Yeah, we talked about this in our Patreon thing for Batman Begins, that like he says, my hatred outweighs my guilt. Yeah.
He wants to just like destroy every single criminal.
Yeah.
And he wants to punch them until they all just stop getting up.
Yeah. But I think in this movie he might learn to get past that and maybe just have a symbol,
he's not doing it for himself, he's doing it to make the city better for everyone else. Because at the minute Batman in the early years is all inward. It's like, I gotta do this to make myself feel better. I'm gonna keep punching until I feel better.
And then he realises at some point that that's not working.
And he realises that he's actually better when he does it to help other people. Instead of, because like at that stage, even in year 1 or year 2, like he's young, but he literally plays with the criminals, because he's like Andrew Garfield when he first starts being Spider-Man in The Amazing Spider-Man. Like he's just doing it for revenge.
It's for a selfish reason at the end of the day.
So I have the chest plate, and I think it's very Arkham just in how it's shaped. And that's pretty great, because the Arkham games are perfectly...
And they've adapted so many things well in a believable way.
Look up the Arkham suit, just in regards to this suit.
That's what I was literally just about to do, and just compare it a bit.
Yeah.
Arkham games suit. And the Arkham game suit as well, the motion on it is really good.
Yes.
Like, I know it's a game and you can generate all that, but it's also a game, so it has to look and feel kind of real.
Do you like the cape in the Arkham games?
I do like
that.
This is such a good fuck. Also, long ears in the Arkham games.
Let's see.
Look at that.
Oh, they are actually.
Yeah, that's such a good Batman design,
isn't it?
I love it so much. It's got the utility belt and it doesn't look weird.
No.
I do like the cape in this one. I like that it comes over the shoulders and fastens on the collarbone.
It's like a collar thing that he has. That would actually help with his head movement as well. It's not all one thing. So he's like, it's constantly about movement. Yeah,
I saw people online saying it's very Gotham by Gaslight.
Yes.
Kind of a thing. Which, Gotham by Gaslight, it's set in the past.
Yeah.
And so the technology isn't the same as what it is now, which fits, again, with a younger Bruce Wayne, who doesn't have all these things available to him.
But also, it not only goes with that, but it also brings up the point that he's all about agility and movement. He's all about League of Assassins, gets in, gets out, moves, your head is on a swivel. Where is everything?
Exactly, yeah. And I don't know, this just feels like... It feels like a suit built for purpose.
Which is what it should be in your first year.
Yeah, it's not like... The Ben Affleck suit is very... refined almost, like it's the bare minimum of what he needs. And like,
but that's because he's so like into that job that he's done it for years and years and years.
And isn't it like a Kevlar weave kind of a thing?
And the music reminded me of like a Star Wars Darth Vader kind of thing, where it was just like
a bit sinister.
I really liked it.
I also thought that it was like, first of all, I re-listened to the music, because as you say, if you don't notice the music, then it's doing its job. But listening to it, it's ominous nearly.
Yeah, because he's coming.
He's coming.
He's coming. What are you looking up now?
Sorry, I'm looking at full length. Like, people have done kind of down to about the waist, just like ideas of what it could look like.
They have a shorter spike
On it, yeah. But I do think that...
Do you think an all black suit, or do you want a bit of colour?
I like that colour one that I showed you earlier.
Grey with very navy blue.
Yeah, even like it's gone... Like the Arkham is grey and black.
Yes.
I think grey rather than pure black. The Bale suit is very black all the time.
He spray paints it black on purpose.
Yeah.
Which would make sense, but I think grey is like classic Batman. It's animated series, it's
Arkham games.
It's Arkham games. It's like everything that I would consider my version of like that's Batman.
Yeah.
It's normally always grey. Even though the Nolan movies just did a full black. But I just think, like, as I said, the animated movie did the yellow emblem on it. I don't know if I like the yellow emblem.
Yellow and black?
Yeah, yellow and black. I think have the black emblem, but just like a grey outfit.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go with it.
That is also Dark Knight Returns. He has the large black symbol on his grey suit.
Yeah, and like if it is the gun that his parents were killed with, it's likely that would be either black or kind of a silvery grey.
And it was white.
Pure white gun.
No, luminous. Lights up in the dark.
Oh, he had the one pink gun in Gotham.
Oh, we're fucked. You're not going to know where I am when I'm in the shadows, Alfred.
It's just a target now.
Yeah, so, I mean, I really like that suit. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I quite like it. I'm interested to see it, as I said, in movement. And I'm still not sure how I feel about the gun thing, but look, that's the way it is.
I think it's fine. It is edgelord. It's edgelord, and it's a bit serious, but I think you can make anything work.
That's it. If you write that cleverly, Grant.
Yeah, and someone takes the piss out of him.
Yeah.
Or Catwoman. Zoe Kravitz.
Oh yeah, it's just like, what the fuck?
Why do you have a gun on your chest? He's like, my parents died from this gun. Yeah, that's pretty dark, man.
I'm interested for the Batman voice.
That's pretty dark.
Did you hear other Batman theories?
No.
Someone once at the very end, after the credits, it's a shot through Arkham and Willem Dafoe plays the Joker.
He's already played the Green Goblin, which was just a Joker.
Yeah, just give him clown makeup. Wouldn't it be class?
I don't want to see another Joker.
Yeah,
no more true. Jokers.
There's other villains to do.
There has to be one.
At least one.
There's like
or
6.
4.
There's 6 in this.
Is there 6?
There was 5. Hang on.
Is Catwoman a villain or a...
she's kind of an anti-hero kind of thing. I think she'll start as a villain.
You got Catwoman, Riddler,
Penguin. Bane. Who the fuck else did we cover?
I thought it was 4.
There was 4 or 5.
I know there was rumours of a lot of them.
Yes.
So maybe just the rumours weren't true?
No, I think it's still implied that he's going to have the long Christmas, or like he's going to run through a gauntlet of them.
Yeah.
During his night.
And then Bane breaks his back.
Bane hopefully breaks his back.
And then we get Azrael.
Imagine that was the end.
Imagine that was it.
The end was just Robert Pattinson being picked up and broken over a guy's knee.
Also, don't kill the villains.
Batman can't kill anybody.
Yeah, but don't have him fucking explode off a bridge or whatever.
No, have them all explode off a bridge. Great.
Cassandra Cain can slip.
She's just coming around with him. Come along, Cassie.
Ooh. But you know what I mean? Like, leave him in Arkham and just pull him out whenever you need him.
Yeah.
Because that's the beauty of Batman, is that the villains that you love and know are always there.
Clayface. Bring Clayface.
Give us Clayface.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's it for this week's Movie Mondays.
What a week.
What a week.
What a Monday.
Do you remember that time we started with Independence Day 3?
Jesus, that really set the tone, didn't it?
And then talked Yu-Gi-Oh!
Sorry, say again?
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I remember that being like...
the funniest thing you could have said.
Yeah, teachers just being confused as fuck with that.
Do you have your Yu-Gi-Oh cards? I-Gi-Oh!
I had Yu-Gi-Oh cards wrapped in like an elastic, but there was too many of them.
Yeah, because you were too much of
a cool...
You were a cool guy.
I was dual-wielding dual discs.
How are you pulling cards? You've got no arms left.
It's like, oh fuck. Oh man, I think that's it.
Yeah, you want to take us out, Sean?
Yeah, first of all, big thanks to all our patrons: Alexander Williams, Ciara Lawler, Ed Ball, Joe Burney, Ray Ging, Roisin Hally and Ryan Evanson. Those guys support us over at patreon.com/Heroes for Hire podcast.
And they got the Batman Begins episode.
They got the Batman Begins special Lazarus Pit episode. Our Patreon exclusive Lazarus Pit, or what do we call it, Connor?
Pelp.
Pelp.
Lazarus Pit.
Lazarus Pelp. So if you want to support the show, head on over there. Or the best way you can support the show is by telling one human being that we exist.
Just a one.
We're on all the social medias: Facebook Heroes for Hire Podcast, Instagram Heroes for Hire Podcast, Twitter @Heroes for Hire Pod. The 4 is the number 4.
It is.
And Heroes for Hire _ at outlook.com is our email if you want to contact us there
It's
in
all
any
in the
way.
description.
Yeah, let us know what you think about the bat suit as well, because I need people to help me make up my mind.
If we like it or dislike, I really like it.
Yeah, I'm going to come down and decide if I like it, and I'm excited to see it.
Yeah,
but
you just be mild. Sit on that fence, boy.
Yeah, I'll be someone push me off a fence, either direction.
Oh, I'll fucking push you off.
Now, there's a cliff on one side and an open top truck of pillows on the other, so choose carefully.
But we don't know which side is which.
No, my eyes are closed. Your eyes are closed.
Why are my eyes closed?
Because you can't see, you can't watch what happens.
Yeah, no, I'm so scared. So yeah, I've been Connor Lawler.
I've been Sean Mean.
We'll see you next week, guys.
Bye.
Bye.